Alright, moving on. Alright, so this is the question that Kansas3 is talking about. And the same series that Zilthausen mentioned in his other questions. So, okay, here's my last question, and it's an interesting one. If you could do your own, make animation videos similar to Dinomania, my question is, will you do your own Godzilla story similar to Godzilla Lord of the Galaxy? If so, what will the story be about? Will you create your own Godzilla design? If so, what will it look like? Who would Godzilla's mate be? And what would be the name of the series, and who will be the final boss? And will you do more? If I could do animation videos similar to Dinomania, and if I could make my own Godzilla story, the answer is yes. I would try to make my own Godzilla story, but it won't be similar to Dinomania. Instead, it'll be its own thing. And will I create my own Godzilla design? Yes. I would absolutely create my own Godzilla design. I think I'll use the Stan Winston, Godzilla 2000 and Stan Winston Godzilla as the main base of the design. And I'll add a little bit of MonsterVerse along with Ultima, Final Wars, -1, and Earth. As for who would Godzilla's mate be, it would be Gorgiran. Yes, if I could do an animation style similar to Dinomania, I would have Gorgiran be Godzilla's mate. I will flat out help Dinomania to wreck Godzilla and Mothra shippers, baby. Me and her will be partners. If I could make my own animation style like that and make a story, and make my own Godzilla story, I would flat out help Dinomania to wreck Godzilla and Mothra shippers. I'll be like, Dinomania, you and me, let's wreck these toxic ass shippers. And what will the name of the series be? I do not know, honestly. I honestly do not know. I might have a temporary name, and it would be called Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters. That's what the name. Well, that is a temporary name of the series. If I ever do an animation story like that. But yeah, that'll be a temporary name. And who will be the final villain? Bagan. It will be Bagan. And will I do more? That depends on how long the series will be. It depends. If it's going to be a little long, then it might. I might not. But in the end, it just depends. So, yeah, anyways. Which opponents are strong enough to kill Mechagodzilla? Mega Death Ghidorah, Mega Legendary Ghidorah, Megamuto Prime, and I will explain why in the post. Mega Mechagodzilla, if he can get lucky. Mega Space Godzilla. Mega Gigan Rex. Mega... Let me think. Mega... Oh yeah. Mega Super Mechagodzilla. Of course, both the good and bad Mega Kaiju demigods. And of course, the Mega Kaiju gods themselves. Oh, and some members of Mechagodzilla's family. Specifically his mom's side of the family. So, yeah. So, since the Mechagodzillasaurus species is descendant of a dinosaur, what about the natural Megagorgiras? They are the descendants of Megatheriodons, aka Megadugs. That is what they are descendant of. And I will explain why in a post. What if Mechagodzilla was in the Earth Godzilla trilogy? Then Godzilla Earth, he's gonna get wrecked. And what about Void Ghidorah? He too is gonna get wrecked. And I will explain why in a post. So, yeah. Moving on. Who is stronger? Mega Void Ghidorah or Void Ghidorah? Mega Void Ghidorah. He is definitely stronger. Because while Void Ghidorah can consume planets, Mega Void Ghidorah literally consumed a whole damn multiverse. He consumed the whole multiverse. So, yeah. What kaiju will not be joining the Megaverse? The Pacific Rim kaiju. And certain Ultraman kaiju. Besides of that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, and weird sci-fi monsters, like rip-offs of like really popular movies. Those monsters, they're not joining the Megaverse. Is there any kaiju or Godzilla in the Godzilla franchise is strong enough or powerful enough to hurt or kill or possibly kill Mechagodzilla? Not even Hell Godzilla, Godzilla Ultimate's true form, or not even Void Ghidorah's true form. And I will explain why in a post. So, yeah. Does Mechagodzilla have a symbiotic relationship with a Megamothra? If so, how did it start out at first? I wouldn't really say a symbiotic relationship. I'll say more like a, I can tolerate you, but I can tolerate you and you can tolerate me, but I don't like you. I hate your guts. And the reason why is because, let's just say Mechagodzilla and the Megamothra that he's in a sort of symbiotic relationship with. Let's just say that he and that Megamothra, they don't get along. If anything, they hate each other. And it's a symbiotic relationship, people, not a romantic relationship. Mechagodzilla's already taken. Eight mates are good enough for him. So, anyways, alright, next question. Oh yeah, and how it started out first. At first, it started out kind of nice until Mechagodzilla started to destroy some cities. Then that is when he and the Megamothra that he's in a symbiotic relationship in, that is when they kind of started hating each other. So, moving on. Who do you think will win in a fight? Godzilla from Lord of the Galaxy or Evolved Godzilla? Sorry, Evolved Godzilla, but Lord of the Galaxy Godzilla, he's gonna destroy Evolved Godzilla. As much as I love Evolved Godzilla, Dinomania's Godzilla is gonna kick his butt. So, yeah. Is there going to be an organization in the Megaverse, but it's kind of similar to both Monarch and G-Force? If so, what is the name of it? There is going to be an organization in the Megaverse, And it's going to be mostly similar to Monarch, but it's going to have a little bit of resemblance to G-Force. As for a name, I haven't thought of a name yet, so yeah. Is there any character from the Megaverse you're planning on renaming? Yes. There's 3. I'm planning on renaming 3 of Mechagodzilla's mates. Because I just don't like their names right now. So I'm planning on changing their names. So, yeah. Is there more difference between the Mechagodzilla species and the natural Megagorgiras? There is, but I'll explain in the post. Wait, there's a reply? Who replied? Evolved Godzilla, why did you ask that question? Why not just ask it with the other comments? That's so weird. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore it. Anyways. What got you to bring the Godzilla source into the Megaverse? To be honest with you, I wanted there to be a huge difference between the Mechagodzilla source species and the natural Megagorgiras, because I didn't want all the Godzilla designs to be natural. So I wanted there to be a huge difference. That's why I brought in the Godzilla source into the Megaverse. So, yeah. If you could make 5 unmade Godzilla movies, what would it be and why? Ooh, that's a good question. I would say for number 5, it will be Godzilla, Anguirus, Baragon, and Varan. Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Number 4, it would be Godzilla versus Ghost Godzilla. Number 3, I would say Bride of Godzilla, but replace the giant robot with a female Godzilla. Number 2, the unmade Stan Winston Godzilla movie. And number 5, and number 1, Godzilla vs. Bagan. And the reason why is because I like the concepts of those movies, but with a few problems that need to be fixed, like here and there. Because after that, boom. I want to do those Godzilla movies. If I could make those Godzilla movies, I would definitely do them. I would definitely make those movies. Okay, there's a buttload of Godzilla Lord of the Galaxy questions here. Alright, so which design in Godzilla Lord of the Galaxy do you like the most? The one from the pilot or the current design? The current design. I will admit, the pilot design looks just like Godzilla Final Wars, but with longer arms, longer legs, and a longer tail. And with purple dorsal spines. So, yeah, I like the current design more than the pilot design.